Today, the main job that I wanted to get done, well this morning anyways, was to finish off a couple of voiceovers on some bike ride videos, but there's so much wind and rain, you're going to be able to hear it in the background, so I think I might have to leave that for now. So instead, we're going to get some spinning done.
Get it set up, show you some of my favorite filming tips so you can get out there and actually start capturing some really good footage. I'll also put a link in the video description below for my book, the Ace Pro 2. That's also got all of the features and settings and inspiration you'll need to learn how to use this camera to capture some amazing imagery. So right now, let's get this camera in box and get started with the Ace Pro 2. First, let's get the camera out of the box. I'm going to show you what comes with the kit with the Ace Pro 2.
You may have noticed that the aesthetic or vibe of my vlogs has changed a little bit. I'm still pretty new to YouTube and making videos, and I think I'm finding my style still. And what I've noticed is that I'm leaning away from the really overly cinematic, perfectly shot footage, and I really like the feel of it to be a little bit more documentary, a little bit more analog, and that's why I'm looking at a different camera. But I hope you like it. I hope this is what you like to watch, because I'm realizing I prefer to make stuff that is a little less perfect. It's the same as my photography. I like to shoot film, I like the grain, I like the imperfections, and I think I want my vlogs and my videos to be like that as well. The rain died down, so I got a few voiceovers done, got a video finished, but this little fella has climbed onto my lap and fallen asleep. And now I'm really hungry, but I feel really bad. I can't get up. Foxy, I've got to eat. I'm gonna have to get up, I'm sorry. If you ever go to Lean To Coffee, if you have a little look on their retail shelf, you will find some of my hand-woven, hand-spun coasters for sale. I always keep this batch topped up regularly, so there's always some there. Go girl!
Don't use it.
I'll put it in the bin. Good morning. As you can hear, it's very windy and very rainy again. I did pop down to the coffee shop this morning because it's really close, so I can just walk there and not get too soaked. So that's kept me sane. And then today it's just going to be lots of indoor work. I am going to write a post on my analog journal website where I write a few words with every roll of film I shoot. So I'm going to do one of those today, and also I'd like to start sharing more of my photos in videos kind of as I take them. I'm just going to have to learn to time it right, like, because obviously it takes a while to finish a roll of film and then get it developed. But I'm going to show you a few that I've shot recently, because I've just got a big batch of scans back, and they're the ones that I'm writing about on my website right now. This is from about 3 months ago when I took a trip to Glenmore and took my camera up to photograph a bothy. That's how long it's taken me to get round to finishing a load of film and get it sent away to be developed and get my scans back. It's been a while, but you can find this vlog if you scroll back. It's not too far away. I've been really looking forward to seeing how these bothy photos came out, because I'd wanted to get my camera up here for ages. So here they are. This is Rivo and Bothy outside and inside, and then I also shot a good few at a little cabin in the woods. And then I had a roll that I shot on the Isle of Skye too, and these are a couple of my favourites. And these A Me by Stephen. On his 6x6 camera. I always love the photos he takes of me with that camera. Gear off. There you go. Okay, come here. Come here. Sit. Up. Up. Good boy. There you go. See ya. I'm a bit sick of spinning, so I decided to get a little bit of weaving done. I've warped the loom, and this is me putting in some scrap yarn as the first few rows of weft. This just spaces out the warp and means you start on a nice even note rather than being squished together at the bottom. I've made a nice long warp, and I'm going to make as many striped coasters as I can fit onto this warp, and then I will split them into pairs or trios, and they will go up for sale on my online shop on the 1st of the month. If you listen carefully, you can hear I'm listening to a YouTube channel. If you listen to this particular YouTube channel, you will recognise the laughing. Like, you can't mistake it. It's a funny one.
Oh my god, it's never even worse. That was it. Look at the gap! Put his fucking hand in it!
You caught me. Well, would you look at that? It's still windy. I mean, it's not raining at least, but man, I am sick of getting blasted around. I'm not complaining. I love living here. Okay, I am complaining a little bit. Yes, it's very windy. I'm a bit annoyed about it. Anyways, at least we're out on a nice walk. It's quiet. There's good spots, even if the weather's a little dire. This is just over the bridge from us, just off the island, and it's a little community park. But as far as community parks go, it's pretty epic, man. Like, look at the views. You don't get that where I'm from.
Not like sad.
To be fair, I don't think I'm sad. I'm just frustrated because I want to be outside. I don't feel like seasonal depression. I feel seasonally annoyed.
Yeah, I get that. I don't tend, when the weather's like this, it gets me down. Yesterday I felt that.
Testing, testing. Do you still work after your dip?
Testing.
Sound test. Deflated dinghy.
Got an Adidas tracksuit on.
Oh Jesus. He's smelling something. I've popped down to my caravan with coffee and some breakfast and some work to do for a change of scenery, because through winter, when the weather is bad and you work from home, you get a bit sick of being at home. It was so windy last night, my god. We got woken up at midnight by wind just rattling the walls and the windows. It was insane. Honestly, I thought I was going to come down and find my caravan tipped over, but it did survive Storm Amy, so I think this thing's pretty invincible. And we did have a touch of sun there. Today's work is carving a cherry coffee scoop. But yeah, I just really fancied doing it with a change of scenery in front of my little tiny fire in my caravan. They're not too bad here, but through winter my hands are just constantly covered in fire ash. It's just a given now. So if you see me and you think I've got dirty hands, it's just fire ash. I'm just keeping warm, man. And here's the finished scoop, hand carved with just an axe and a knife with cherry wood. Not bad. Every single time I carve a coffee scoop, I'm amazed that I can do it, because I used to watch Stephen do it and think like, how on earth can he do that? And now I can too. Tuesday is a good day. Tuesday the weather cleared up enough for me to finally get out on my bike. I took my little Kodak Charmer toy camera out for a spin, and I made an entire YouTube video about this for my ride channel, which is Pink Sky Rides. It's linked on my YouTube page if you'd like to find it. I had a good old cruise, took some photos, headed into the village for a coffee and some breakfast. Although, you're going to see in a minute, don't judge me, but absolutely no coffee shops were open because it's January and I forgot to bring a flask of coffee, so I had to get a dirty Costa coffee out of a machine. Yes, I know, okay. But needs must. I needed a hot drink and I needed some caffeine. And then I hung out with the village cat, Jeannie, for a little bit and rode home. Pretty good start to the day. Are you serious? Have you come to get some of my... You're after my sausage roll? I know your game. I got crumbs on you? I'm sorry. Ooh, that must have been the door.
Yeah.
I had absolutely no idea this place was here. In fact, we'd been really close to here with the camera in the car a few years ago, not realising that this was literally 10 minutes down the road. But somebody told us about it the other day, so we were like, sod the rain, sod the wind, let's go out and find it. I filmed a lot more here and I will be posting a whole video on this place in a few days or next week, because it was just absolutely, it was so pretty. Like, what an absolutely excellent spot. I loved it. Can I have a bit of snack? Can I have some of that? I really wish we'd brought a flask of coffee. It's very windy out there. We almost didn't come because it's super windy and the car's a banger at the minute, but I'm glad we did.
Literally it bangs when you drive.
I needed that.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it? Okay, in there.
Super bloody scary though. No, I just want coffee. A flatty. I don't even know where the door is.
Really?
No.
I am a gentleman.
Get that fire on. Wow, we've got a lot of washing. Gee, oh, come on. That's a bit ridiculous.
Amy, Jesus, you're right.
Dog-proof. No more sicky belly. I do have a laptop, but it's absolutely ancient and it can't handle anything other than browsing. So I actually edit all my YouTube videos on my phone. I find it really easy, to be honest. And I mean, I do have to take breaks every now and then because my eyes go a bit rectangular. But yeah, phone editing, it's the way forward. Who needs a fancy laptop? I mean, I probably will soon if I keep making videos, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. This is strangely one of my little favourite places to walk and ride my bike actually. All the epic spots on the Isle of Skye, and I like this old stretch of road. The new road is built directly like parallel to it, but you can still walk along this, and you can see here there's even like bits of old road markings. I find it really interesting. I'd love to try and find some old photos of this in use. But yeah, it's great to ride along. You only see the odd other cyclist or people walking their dogs, and then each end is blocked off with gates to the road, so no cars. Back home and we're just pottering around. Stephen's finishing off a coffee scoop that he carved, and the dog is obviously all over him. He's excited to have his dad at home. He's usually at work. I like it when we've like already been out and had a walk and then the weather's bad, so we know we can't go anywhere. Yeah, then I don't mind. Yeah, like then I don't mind just kind of
just nice.
Hanging out. Another glorious morning of actually squeezing in a bike ride. Oh man, what a game changer these morning loops are. And I even got a little bit of pink sky up ahead there. These morning loops keep me right, they start the day right. They keep me sane. And even better if you finish them with a coffee. I think I started my bike channel before I actually got a chance to show you my new bike on this channel. Here it is. I'm currently using this one because I'm now working on my other bike. Oh, that's a pretty coffee. Ooh. But yeah, so 2 bikes now, and I might have another one on the way thanks to a very generous YouTube watcher. So yeah, follow Pink Sky Rides to see that one. How exciting, man. Like, this is a bit ridiculous. I think I've got too many bikes now, considering I'm meant to be moving back into this caravan in April. Whoops, I'll figure it out. Life's too short to worry. So in summer, when it was really busy and I would get like, I can get socially overwhelmed. If there's lots of people about and I need a quiet moment, I walk up here and I would sit here and just look out over there, because it's super hidden away in this little quiet nook. It's a bit wet today, so we won't sit there. But yeah, that's been 1 week of island life. It's funny because you feel like, I don't know about you, but sometimes in winter I feel like, oh, I'm not doing enough. I'm just sitting around, like I'm not getting out and about. And then I make these vlogs and I look back and I'm like, oh, I actually did quite a lot. Like, yeah, making vlogs is a good way to show yourself, remind yourself of all these good little moments that sometimes you may have just forgotten about and passed you by. I like making these. I hope you like watching them. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Today's plan is to do a little bit of work, and then, do you know what? We're watching The Sopranos, so I think we're gonna watch a good few episodes of The Sopranos tonight. It's good. They don't make them like they used to. Okay, see you later.